and we begin with breaking news in our nation's capital. 2 National Guard members shot near the White House in what authorities call a targeted attack. Taking a live look from the scene right now, you can see the police still present. And Allie Bauman joins us now with the latest. Allie?
Christine, authorities say those 2 National Guardsmen from West Virginia are in critical condition at area hospitals tonight. The suspect is also in custody at the hospital. Tonight, Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth says President Trump has asked him to deploy an additional 500 troops to the nation's capital. Federal and D.C. law enforcement are investigating a motive for what they say appears to be a lone gunman who opened fire on 2 National Guardsmen just after 2 p.m. on 17th Street and I Street in the city's northwest quadrant. Authorities say those guardsmen had been patrolling near the major metro station there, just steps away from the White House, but there is no indication the suspect had taken the metro. The suspect was also shot, though it's unclear by whom. President Trump, who was in West Palm Beach at the time of the shooting, posted on social media this afternoon that the suspect was severely wounded and, quote, will pay a very steep price.
The suspect came around the corner. He immediately started firing a firearm at the 2 National Guard members. So at that time, there were other National Guard members that were in the area. They heard the gunfire. They actually were able to intervene and to kind of hold down the suspect after he had been shot on the ground.
They had one person pinned down and yelling at him to stay down. And then there were 2 National Guards on the ground. One, it looked like they were trying to resuscitate. And then there were a couple of National Guard that were hugging each other that were obviously very upset about what had happened.
The governor of West Virginia says those 2 victims were members of his state's National Guard. You'll remember back in August, the president issued an emergency order sending National Guard troops to D.C. from 8 states, including West Virginia. And while that order has since expired, the troops remained. Last week, a federal judge ordered an end to the deployment, but put a 21-day hold on that order. Christine?